When we talk about World War II, we usually imagine powerful armies, huge battles, and major world leaders. But there's one country that often gets joked about: Italy under Benito Mussolini. Why did Italy struggle so much? Why did their invasions fail? Why did Germany constantly need to rescue them? Today, we'll dive deep into the real reasons behind Italy's stunning failures during World War II. From Mussolini's bad decisions to Italy's weak industry, poor equipment, and disastrous battles. 1. Mussolini's miscalculation 1-230. In 1940, Mussolini watched Germany destroy France in just 6 weeks. Adolf Hitler's army looked unstoppable. Mussolini didn't want to be left behind. He believed this was Italy's chance to build a new Roman Empire. But there was a major problem: Italy wasn't ready for war. Italy had outdated rifles, weak tanks, low fuel reserves, and barely any modern aircraft. The Italian generals even told Mussolini, "We need at least 3 more years to prepare." Mussolini ignored them. He believed Italy could win wars just through confidence and speeches. So he rushed into World War II with an unprepared army. This decision would haunt Italy again and again. Italy simply could not support a major war. While Germany was producing thousands of tanks and planes, Italy's factories were slow, outdated, and lacked raw materials. Italy's tanks were thinly armored and used weak machine guns. Italian soldiers often didn't have proper boots, winter clothing, or radios. Some artillery pieces were leftovers from World War I. Fuel was another disaster. Italy depended on imported oil, and when war started, supply routes were cut. Without fuel, tanks were useless, planes couldn't fly, and ships stayed in port. The disaster in Greece, for 30-615. In October 1940, Mussolini made another big mistake. He decided to invade Greece without telling Hitler. He expected Greece to collapse in days. But instead, the Greek army pushed the Italians back into Albania. Italy was humiliated. Winter arrived, supplies ran out, and morale collapsed. Italian soldiers fought bravely, but they were outnumbered, poorly equipped, and badly led. Eventually, Hitler had to send German troops to rescue Italy and conquer Greece for them. This slowed Germany's plans and made Hitler furious. Failure in North Africa, 615-830. Mussolini also wanted to expand into British Egypt. But again, the Italian army was unprepared. When Italy invaded Egypt, they advanced a little, but soon British forces counterattacked and crushed them. Thousands of Italian soldiers were captured. Italy lost Libya, its main colony, and once more Germany had to step in. This brought General Erwin Rommel, one of Germany's best commanders, to North Africa. Rommel fought brilliantly, but he constantly suffered because Italy could not supply enough fuel. Italy could not send spare parts. Italy could not replace lost tanks. Germany was basically fighting 2 wars, their own and Italy's mistakes. Italy's navy. Strong but mismanaged, 8:30-10 o'clock. Many people don't know that Italy actually had a powerful navy, but they lacked radar, modern aircraft carriers, and good communication. The British Navy launched surprise attacks, including the famous raid on Taranto, where a handful of planes damaged several Italian battleships. Italy had ships, but they couldn't use them effectively. The Russian front and more problems. 10-12 o'clock. Mussolini also sent over 200,000 Italian soldiers to fight in the Soviet Union. But they had no winter clothing, outdated weapons, poor artillery. When the Soviet winter arrived, the Italian armies collapsed under massive pressure. It was another devastating failure. By 1943, Italy was exhausted, starving, and angry at Mussolini. The country was bombed, the military was broken, and morale was gone. The fall of Mussolini and Italy's surrender, 12-1400 hours. By mid-1943, the Allies invaded Sicily. Italy could not defend it. The Italian government removed Mussolini from power. Soon after, Italy surrendered to the Allies. Germany occupied northern Italy, freeing Mussolini and making him a puppet ruler. The country became a battlefield between Germans and Allied forces. The once ambitious Italian empire dream was completely destroyed. Conclusion: why Italy failed, 14 to 1500 hours. So why was Italy so useless in World War II? The truth is more complex. Mussolini made reckless decisions. Italy's industry was weak. The army was poorly equipped. Leadership was chaotic. Supplies were always short. Strategy was unrealistic. Italian soldiers fought bravely, but they were sent to impossible battles without the tools they needed. In the end, Italy entered a war it wasn't prepared for and paid a heavy price.